When the Land Cruiser Prado for 2021 got the update for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, I'm like, yes, the Lexus GX, the variant of the Prado that we get here in the United States, is going to get that same treatment. Well, that never happened, but these leaks coming out right now has confirmed the Achilles heel of the GX will be fixed. We're over at Club Lexus and we've hit the gold mine. If you're a fan of the GX, smash the like button. And I did make a video yesterday or 2 days ago, don't even know at this point, about how the GX is likely delayed because the Prado is being likely delayed. So we're looking late 2023, early 2024 for the GX next generation to come out. But it'll be much easier to wait if you're in the market for a new GX because we're getting all the updates it should have gotten probably like 4 or 5 years ago at this point. Oh, it's finally happening, guys. So what we're going to do, first images that are shared to us from Club Lexus. Here we are. This is an ordering guide from a Canadian dealership. Equipment changes and what's new for the 2022 model year GX. Now, if you're saying, Kirk, this isn't real, this is 100% real. This is the Lexus font they use for internal documents, like, and even in their press releases. So this is their font that they use. All models now offer the following items that are all new and standard. Lexus navigation with remote control. If I can zoom in a little bit more. 10.3-inch touchscreen display, Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto. It's been way too long, but I guess good things come to those who wait. And I just reviewed the GX. I'm like, well, it has these Achilles heels. It's still selling well despite these downfalls. One of the biggest ones being the infotainment. That's honestly the biggest downfall of the GX was the outdated infotainment. And it doesn't matter anymore because the 2022 model year is going to get this. This is a Canadian packaging. Their packages are a little bit different. But we're not going to dive too much in the packaging. There is a new Blackline edition. I'm going to have 18-inch gloss black wheels. We'll have unique gray interior accents, and I believe it will also be synthetic leather, so new luxe instead of leather for this Blackline. Now, on this next slide, I see one glaring missing thing here, and that is the omission of ecru. Ecru was like the parchment or the light off-white sort of interior that was in the GX. Well, it doesn't look like it's going to be available in the GX anymore. So that is interesting. You're only going to have black, sepia, and Rioja red, unless you get the Blackline, which will have dark gray as well. Now here is also something cool, is we're getting a new color, Nori Green, which debuted on the UX back in 2018. That was a brand new color. I believe it's on the NX. We've seen on the LC. It's in multiple Lexus models now. But you're saying you can get it in the Blackline as well as Executive, which would be equivalent to our luxury package here stateside. Now we don't have pricing yet, but it looks like, I mean, here's your lineup, Blackline edition again listed. Of course, there's going to be no changes to the 4.6 liter V8 and the 6-speed automatic transmission. That's fine with me. More information on packaging here, but we're going to go back to Club Lexus because they have way more information here about this new system. Check this out. Here is the new layout of the GX. And I'll pull up an image. I'll just put it up on the screen in the top right corner of the interior. I just reviewed the GX about a month ago. So here we are. New touchscreen. Well, the GX was so outdated, it had the touchscreen from the late 2000s, and it never went over to the touchpad. Well, you're getting the touchpad now. So they moved some things around to make room for the touchpad, but it's also a touchscreen. This is going to be the same touchscreen that we see, let's say, in the IS refresh of 2021 IS. But you also see a lot of important buttons here. CD players sticking around. That's really good to see. Here's the ugly touchpad. I wish they didn't even need to include it. But, you know, Lexus, I'm not going to complain at this point. Airbag sensors here in the middle. I believe your clock will also be listed there. You're not going to get a fancy analog clock, so it'll be digital. Scrolling down here, you have your crawl control on this dial now, and they go through the different settings of it. So in depth. What else? Height adjustment for the upper end packages, which all these switches, this height control as well as these dials and these switches were all located where the touchpad is located in the current model anyways. So your sport and comfort switch is on there as well, 4 high, 4 low. This here is the second biggest thing for me. We finally got Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. That was the biggest thing. Next biggest thing that always drove me nuts with the GX is the lack of fan speed control unless you go into the touchscreen heating and cooling menus. Now you have fan up and fan down here and way more customization with the climate control. It's just like a dream come true, honestly. It makes me want to go out and buy a GX. It's all the small things, actually not all of them were small, but the things that really made this vehicle super outdated, at least on the functionality and the infotainment side, it's all been fixed. And I mean, this hasn't changed though. This came out with the 2020, this new MID back here. So this looks to be the same, to be honest. There's your clock, your climate control settings and things like that. And I believe that's the last of the images. So guys, holy cow, your dreams, your prayers have been answered. Lexus finally updated the aging and, well, the continually aging Lexus GX has been out since I think the 2010 model year. And we haven't got a whole lot of updates along the way. And to see the Prado get the climate updates as well as the Apple CarPlay, Android Auto updates last year, to see it finally happening for the Lexus GX is very good to see. And if this vehicle was selling out with terrible infotainment and functionality when it comes to climate control, well, it's going to be selling like hotcakes, and they're just going to probably keep delaying that next generation Prado and next generation Lexus GX another year. So like I said, early 2024 at this point is what I'm expecting. But when you've remedied all the major downfalls of the current GX, I mean, people are just going to be trading in or buying a GX for the first time. Excited to bring this news to you today, guys. It's exciting for me, and I'll end it there. How excited are you that the Lexus GX? Here we are in 2021. We shouldn't be excited, but like I said, this technology should have been out a long time ago for this vehicle. But hey, better late than never. I'm so happy. I really didn't expect this at all, 100%. So I'm just it feels like I got slapped upside the head with some great news. And I'll leave it there, guys. See you in the next video. Peace out.